Hello once again, and welcome to another episode of City of Heroes Homecoming. Geez, I'll need to figure out a title for this or something. I don't know. But, once again, I'm Levi Whitney, and I decided to play one of my level 50 characters, who's quite a bit of fun, even though he isn't fully incarnated out yet. He still has a lot more to go for his lore, his destiny, and his hybrid. But even as he is, he's pretty powerful. This is Raging James. Character name I'm using for him is currently James Baker, because a lot of my characters don't like using weird monikers, and by this point, he's grown out of his old ring name. This character is based off of my little brother's character when we did backyard wrestling. In fact, it's the main reason why he has these two skulls, is because that was the imagery he went for when we did the backyard wrestling. He would wear a Punisher shirt, and he had a tattoo of a skull on, well, actually his left arm, but I like having it here on the right. His character name there was Rage, but that's actually the name of this power. So, when I eventually made this character, I felt that it would be better just to give him something with a little more flair. Plus, as I said before, single name names get snapped up really fast in an MMO. So, Rage is a brute. That means he operates on Hulk logic. The more he fights, the stronger he hits. Of course, the way the game was designed, brutes have all of their defensive abilities in the mid-range, which means they're half as strong as what a tanker can do. To mitigate this and make them not just broken down scrappers, they have the same health as a tanker. It's an interesting mix. And unlike most brutes, he's not so much focused on short range. I normally don't have this many long-range attacks. There's electrifying fences, ball lightning, static discharge, moo lightning. He's able to fight enemies at a lot of different ranges. It makes for a very versatile character. Look at that. Just zap them all to death. Now he does have one of the incarnate epic abilities. Just clear the room. I think when I first made this character in the Paragon days, the idea I had was sort of a riff on The Rock, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. Again, backyard wrestling characters. And in this case, he has an electric arm. He moves quick, He hits hard. Electric armor is also one of the more interesting armor sets because the way it was designed, it actually resists a lot of the nastier effects of the game. Things like endurance drain, slow. Electric armor just shrugs it all off. It does have one caveat. In order for all of that to work, your character has to remain on the ground. If I started going around flying and fighting everybody, everything that Static Shield protects against would suddenly stop working. I don't know if it's Static Shield. It's... Let's see, which one is it? Grounded. And there it is. Grounded. Self-res. Energy. Negative. Endurance drain. Immobilize. Knockback. This power is always on and costs no endurance. You're grounded, naturally very resistant to energy and negative energy damage. You also have added resistance to endurance drain effects. Additionally, grounded provides immobilize and knockback protection, but only applies when you are near the ground. I've had a lot of moments where I've been in the air and somebody stunned or held this character. It's a very strange mechanic. Oh yeah, electric armor also resists psionic damage. That'd be psychic attacks. Electric armor is a really great all-around set. Fantastic for first-time players, I would say. See, there's me getting knocked down. Give me your energy. Not that I really need it. What a waste of knockout blow. Ugh. The color selection is orange and royal blue, because, again, my brothers are fans of Syracuse, or at least last I knew they were. Oh no, they're hurting me. Ah, all better. Ground. just go ahead and drop that one. I want to find a more interesting group. I think Domi is Circle of Thorns, and that's not what I want to fight. I want to be a little more... Yeah, let's go with the Carnival of Shadows. Carnival of Shadows is one of the more complex enemy groups. A lot of psychic damage, a lot of endurance strain, a lot of stuff that electric armor just ignores. The different outfits. Basketball player. Just shirtless. The idea is that he gets his powers from the skulls themselves, so a lot of his outfits do feature them. An homage to my brother's army service and, well, current Air National Guard service. He does sometimes go without them. This is more of an homage to his backyard wrestling outfit. Ah, dang it. Wait a minute. Oh, I must have read Shadow Shard and thought it was a... Dang. Well, you guys have pissed me off. I'm ankle deep in... I'd rather not talk about that. It's making me very angry. Oh. God, I love that power. Cross punch, you just haul off and blast a bunch of people in the face. I'm very disappointed. Huh, I need energy. Thanks, boys. Bring it in. Bring it in. There we go. Zap. Zap. And boom. I'm trying not to get into the weeds of this. My nephew just watched these videos, and my brother told me that they have a tendency to kind of lose interest when I'm going to all the random mechanics. Well, not random. It's more that my presentation is random. I'm not a teacher. I'm not trying to educate people, but I'm also trying to fill the dead space. I'm thinking I gotta start figuring out how to talk in character. Bye-bye, boys. Half the room clear. The Circle of Thorns are, like I've said before, a tier 2 enemy group. Not that much different from fighting the Council. Like, they'll always be throwing the same stuff at you regardless of with your different level range. So for the first, let's see, you first encounter them at level 10. Levels 10 through 20, it's pretty much smashing and lethal and dark energy. Maybe some of the lieutenants are throwing toxic damage at you. Let's see. What do the 20 plus ones give? They largely disappear in the 20 plus range. So it's a little bit hard to remember what they do there. I'll probably have to play some of my 20 plus characters. Yep, that's it. Just keep running through the crap. I don't think the developers ever thought about how bad these sewers must smell. Oh, hello, boys. You'd probably be more surprised if you hadn't announced your presence. There are some ambushes that don't announce themselves. Those are fun. As you're just going along, thinking everything's in the clear, and then all of a sudden, bam, there they are. Oh, a second one. But I don't like you guys. That's not gonna help you. And a power bomb. No, not quite. Okay, now let's see if I can get Carnival of Shadows. We got speed bumps with magic, and Arachnos. No, thank you. Let's check the tip missions. Art, Psychics, and You. Stop the Carnival from stealing the Death Mask collection. Plant a psychic trap in the masks so they backfire on the Carnival. Let's keep them from stealing the masks. The tip missions are how characters navigate between alignments. But there's a character in the game's nightclub that you can just go to and go, hey, I want to be a vigilante now. Hey, I want to be a rogue. Hey, I want to be a hero. Hey, I want to be a villain. Ah, Dark Ringmistress. Sorry about the cough. I actually had COVID a couple weeks back. Now I've just got a few lingering coughs. From what I understand, I'm vaccinated and I've got O positive blood, so I'll be okay. I was one of those people who suffered for 3 days and otherwise feel fine. Now what I want to do is beat that Dark Servant. Because he could have ruined my day. If there's one thing electric armor really has a problem with, it's dark energy damage, or negative energy damage. Getting hit by darkness. And even though I've got a resistance to it, here, I can go into damage resistance. Here's my different resistances. Smashing resistance, lethal resistance, really nice. Fire resistance, cold resistance, cutting those down by half. Energy resistance, up to 90%. People hit me with lightning and I can just take it all day. Negative energy resistance, 44%. The only thing that can... Then, of course, there's psionic resistance. Toxic resistance is a bit of an odd one. There are very few enemies that have it. And oddly enough, you fight most of them in the early levels. Oh no, whatever will I do? Lightning! Electric armor is like the more powerful version of Fiery Aura. It's got good resistance, it resists the nastier effects as well. Like, when all of these people are defeated, they're supposed to do an endurance drain. Yeah. Doesn't bother this character. They hit him with their endurance drains. Raging James is just like, okay. Now it's a power bomb. Here's superiority. I remember when I first started playing the game and I never used it. Then I saw other people using it on the ground and I was like, you can use that on the ground? It's supposed to be a power you use to knock people out of the air. But it also doubles for a nice, hey, I gotta knock this person over power. Oh, got trouble headed my way. Zap. I'm missing a lot. Steel strongmen, they hit you with a power. Mask of weakness. The way the game plays, it's like Dungeons and Dragons. Every attack requires a roll. And those steel strongmen have an ability that reduces your 2 hit. So, say you need to roll a 20 to hit. Their Mask of Weakness reduces your attack by so many points. It's not insignificant either. I would say it's almost, I would say it's like a -5. These Iron Strongmen, though, they don't do that. They're just mooks. Who just hit me with a psychic dart? You? Was it you? Yep, it was you. Negative defense, negative regeneration, negative recovery. You. Evil witch. And she's down. Where do you think you're going? That's right. Fear me. I just came out of the sewer. I smell like the total sum of the city's effluence. And it's terrible. Dig it! Masked illusionists continue to be the more terrifying threat. Oh, that's right. Let's put that there. Right on me, huh? Rude. I keep phasing out. That's for like 7 seconds. You can't hit them. Get down here! See? Air superiority. Ugh, again. Oh, what's the matter? Can't summon up another group of friends. Oh, no. Oh, what a wasted knockout blow. And I just want this to hurt. Now, a lot of my other characters, when they hit, I don't fight this many enemies until I hit level 50, or unless I'm playing with one of my friends. And most of my characters, even the ones that get to level 50, I don't fight this many carnies at once, but Raging James is one of the few who can. Ah, it's the Freak Show! Good times. These guys are fun to beat up. Sometimes I get back up and I get to do it all over again. Ah, Flambeau, you weren't gonna beat me. Oof. So, that's Raging James. One of my more fun characters to play. When I first made him, I didn't expect him to be so fun, but by that point, I'd already grown some contempt for the super strength power set. As you can see, I've got a couple of powers I didn't take here. Jab is just way too low damage, so if I can avoid using it, I do. Hand clap, I'm not too much a fan of. I have seen some people use it a lot. For this character, taunt isn't really much of a necessity. There's only one instance where it's really needed. And frankly, I'm almost never the primary tank in that instance. Of course, with as much damage as James can deal out, I probably still don't need it. He'd probably keep that enemy's attention just fine. Like, he's got this lightning reflexes power. It boosts his recharge. He hits hard, he hits fast. His abilities are constantly zipping right back into use. He can just be constantly dishing out damage. If he gets slowed, he can shrug it off. If somebody tries energy drain, he just ignores it. The particular archvillain in question that I was talking about does a lot of energy damage and smashing lethal damage. I think he might also have toxic damage. That'd be about the only thing I'd be concerned about. Plus, he's an arch-villain, so he hits like a train. Dancing like Michael Jackson. And there's DJ John under the floorboards dancing. This is the first character I was able to more smoothly integrate all other powers into. And I mean smoothly. I mean, even when this character was made before there were invention sets, and I had an amazing time playing as him using just single origin enhancements. So when invention origin enhancements came on, oh boy. Jeez. He's not even fully kitted out. I could be cramming all sorts of sets into these powers. But he's already doing an amazing job. Get down to business. So, it had been a while since I'd made a video. I felt like slapping together another and playing as one of my favorites. Again, coming off of COVID, I was feeling a little bit down in the dumps. So I figured I'd play a character that was a little more fun. Hope we had a fun time watching him kick the crap out of 2 sets of wizards and a bunch of let's face it, the Carnival of Shadows is a burlesque show. I still don't know why the developers made that group. But, hey, even the X-Men had to go up against the Hellfire Club, right? Thanks for watching, and have a good one.